Hey yo, what it do? Y'all already know I'm back with another episode of Elevation Talks. Listen, shout out to the entire LGBT, QA, all of that community. I don't know all the letters. I just feel like it's been getting extensive over the years, and so I'm not trying to offend nobody, but shout out to the people. Recently it was National Coming Out Day. So I was thinking it was still Pride. I'd be so confused. Like I don't go to Pride. Like I when I was in my early 20s, like I used to go to like Atlanta Pride, Atlanta Black Pride, Trax Girls edition to be specific because apparently it's a few different prides and Trax Girls is the official pride, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, man, I used to get into that stuff when I was like in my early 20s, and now, I consider myself like a OG lesbian today. It's so funny because like stuff could be going on, and the first thing I'll be like, I don't get into all that gay shit, and I just think it's funny because I just feel like a lot of people within the community, they just be doing a lot. And I don't really be associating myself with that. And so, yeah, just shout out to everybody that's enjoying Pride or was enjoying Pride. And I want to hear some coming out stories. I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about mine and kind of like how the whole situation went about. But before I get to that, because that's like the tea, I was listening to this video clip with Joe Budden. And have y'all seen it? Have y'all heard it? Basically, it was him and a group of guys, and you know what? I don't even want to misquote it. I'm gonna just play it, like I'm gonna play the snippet of it, and we're gonna talk about it. So let's just everybody hold that thought. Hold on.
What you say if you was?
If I was, that was a soundbite.
You don't know if I am or ain't. Well, if I was, what do you think would be different about my action right now?
So he says, if I was,
Yeah, because let's go what I am. Like, what would be different about this room, this situation right now? Absolutely nothing.
For me?
Listen, I'm just saying.
What are you saying? Please, the floor is yours.
I'm a handsome guy, but I don't, that's not my thing.
See, even that's misogynistic. If I'm buying, what would make you think that I'm looking at you?
Like I said,
That's like, what is wrong with you niggas in here? You niggas is nuts. You just assuming that you the type of a bi nigga.
I'm just saying.
What the fuck is going on?
Thinking like a female.
Only in it.
Yo, that right there was really interesting because I feel like that is so common for just people in general. When they hear like, oh, whatever your sexuality is, it's like a you looking at me, and it's like, who told you that? Like it really it's really weird because it's like, especially like I'm gonna just speak like from my perspective as a lesbian. I remember when I was in high school, right? Now I had been, I wrote my first love letter was to a girl, and this was literally me in elementary school. And I got in trouble for it, and my mom is like, yeah, nah, don't let me catch you writing stuff like that again. And that was my first and last love letter, right? And so fast forward, we go through this thing of like, your parents or your people think it's a phase, you're gonna grow out of it, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's a whole thing, right? So by the time I get to high school, and I just came out. Like, I got tired of, like, I even had dated a guy just to see if it was a quote-unquote phase or this or that. And it was like, yeah, no. I still felt like I was the masculine one in the relationship. And so I was just like, yeah, no, if this is going to be what it's going to be, I might as well date who I want to date and at least be happy. You know what I'm saying? So literally, I remember, and I was super popular, like, in high school and stuff. And so, I remember, like, my friends, like, learning about my sexuality because it wasn't anything that I hid. It was one of them things, like, if you know, you know. Like, I definitely had a girlfriend in high school. I was definitely, like, you know, in the hallways and, you know what I'm saying, just wherever she was. Like, there was even times where, like, for Valentine's Day, like, girls would decorate my locker and, like, it was a thing. And so my friends was just like, oh, wait. Ebony go like this. This the little hand or sign language that they used to do back in the day. Like, oh, you like this? Like, you funny? And it's like, I can't be hanging around with you. You might be you probably like me. And it's like, why do y'all do that? Like, don't flatter yourself. Like, I have never approached you, and it's not because, oh my God, I don't know if you like that. I'm not interested in you. Like, I'm totally okay with just us being friends, but it's just like, there's like this assumption that if you are attracted to the same sex, that means you like everybody within the sex. And it's like, no, it's just like, if you like a dude, you don't like all dudes, you have a type. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was interesting to like hear this conversation as like, boom, this is a group of grown men, and bruh like, oh, hey man, listen, like, I know I'm a pretty handsome guy, but I ain't into that. And it's like, nobody even approached you. So then it be making me wonder, are you kind of into that? And you know what I'm saying? Like, why is that your first response? That's my thought process. But I want to hear what y'all coming out story has been, or what it was, or did you ever come out, or was it something that's just like, boom, if you know, you know, you don't, whatever. Because I feel like back in the day, it was kind of like, I never like kiss and tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been myself. Now I'm not going to hold you. I can switch it up. Like, I remember when I was going, like, I went to prom, I didn't go in like a tux or a suit or anything. And I allowed my mom to convince me. She was like, oh my God, Ebony, this is going to be the only time that I get to see you in a dress and makeup. So can I just have this, please? And I was like, you know what? Come on. That's cool. And so literally I went to prom junior year and senior year. And yeah, my prom dress was fire. I'm going to actually put the pictures in here so y'all can see it. And so it was just like, my mom was just like, oh, and it's like, yeah, no, listen, I've always been attractive. So I just decide how I want to put it on. But make no mistake about it. Like, if I wanted to dress up on the other side, I'd still be killing them. You hear me? Like, still be killing them. And so I just thought it was interesting. And I think it's funny because it was like, at some point, my mom got to a point where she just accepted it. Like, my dad, I told him when I was like, I think I was like 15. And his thing was, you know, you still my baby. Like, I don't care if you like girls. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever makes you happy, just do you. And so that was very refreshing to hear at the time, because he was like the only person that accepted just me overall. And I didn't have to, you know, hide my sexuality or, you know, basically be somebody I wasn't. And so it was just like, that moment and that time really meant a lot to me, because I had felt like I had to hide it when it came to like my mom and my stepdad. And I felt like I did the best that I could. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of them things, like, when it's in you, it's in you. And the more you try to press it down, whatever that thing is, not just, you know what I'm saying, your sexuality, but whatever it is that's in you, the more you try to press it down, it's going to come up out of you at some point. You know what I'm saying? And you might be able to manage it, you know, early on. But as that thing get heavier, whatever that thing is for you, it's going to get to a point where like the lid just going to bust off. And it's like, yeah, no, we here. And this what we doing. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so, and you know what? I really want to speak to the people that's still living in the closet. I wasn't even, like, this wasn't even a part of what I was doing, but I just thought about it because I'm just like, man, it has been so freeing to wake up every day and be myself and not have to suppress myself. You know what I'm saying? Even in the different rooms that I walk into, like, I'm very big on being yourself in every room that you walk in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can honestly tell you that, like, I remember when I was having a conversation with God and he was telling me who I was going to be. He said, you're going to be an author and you're going to be a speaker. But he was like, you know, you're not telling people about me enough. And I'm like, Lord, what you mean? Like, I talk about you all the time. And he's like, nah, like, you talk about me amongst, like, your family and friends. But, like, on, like, a global level, you don't mention me for real. And it's just like, well, Lord, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know my sexuality. Like, these people gonna kill me. You know what I'm saying? And his response was, well, I died for you. And I was just like, I think that was the realest thing, like, he had ever said. Because I'm like, I don't have no response for that. Like, and so it's just like, yeah, like, I chose you. I called you. Like, I know exactly who you are. Like, you don't have to hide. You don't have to pretend. Like, you don't have to wait till you know you delivered or whatever the case. Like, nah, like, you can come to me right now and I still want to use you. Like, I still choose you. And so, yeah, like, I just want to tell everybody that's still, like, in the closet for whatever your reason is, like, if you don't have a relationship with God, get one. You know what I'm saying? And all it is just you starting to have a conversation, and it's like, ask him to help you be whoever you are. You know what I'm saying? And whatever people and family and friends or whatever that's, you know what I'm saying, gonna disown you or whatever you think gonna happen, it's like at the end of the day, you gonna find your community and your community is gonna find you. I know for a long time when it came to me, my family, it's like they were trying to hint around the question, because it's like I wasn't bringing nobody around for real. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, again, if you know, you know. Like, if you see me out and about and I'm hugged up, or, you know, you on my social media or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever that thing is, like, I'm not answering questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a question for me about anything, I'm always down for a conversation, because it's like, I personally don't have anything to hide, and I'm also not ashamed of who I am. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for a long time, you know, my family would just get, like, quiet on that energy. Like, oh, I don't have nothing to say. You know, like, oh, I don't know, you got to ask up. Yeah, ask me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm going to tell you what's up. And I actually appreciate, I remember I was having a conversation with my sister one time, and she was just like, sis, I just want to say thank you for not forcing, like, this on us. And I was like, I actually understood what she was saying, because I do feel like in today's media, it's so heavy. And it's like I get it, because it's like, it's trying to show people like, hey, this is okay and this is normal. But at the same time, it is giving, like, aggressive. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, for me, I don't know. Like I said, I've always been the type of person, like, if you cool with it, cool. And if you not, then you not. But you not going to make me uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be me. And if you invite me somewhere and I got somebody to bring and I want to bring them, I'm going to bring them. And so it's not, yeah, like, it's really not a conversation for me. And it's just like, I remember I dated this girl who I was the first woman she had dated, and her family was like, wait a minute, what? Like, you into girls? And so I remember her mom wanted to sit down and have a conversation with me. And she was like, oh my God, like, now you don't have to, like, answer any of these questions. I'm like, nah, your mom can talk to me. Like, I'm down to answer questions, because here's my thing about it. I feel like there are some people who don't actually show up as their self because it has never been okay for them to do so. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have some, that's why you see so many guys on the down low, and same with women. Like, there are some people that is curious. You know what I'm saying? There are some people that do be like, damn, I slick want to date this person or that person. And it's like, but for whatever reason, it's like, nah, I can't do that because of this or because of that. And it's like, hey, you know, I I feel like life is short. You know what I'm saying? And live your life. Do you. Be you. And yeah, run it up. Like that's really how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, like that's pretty much like my take on just, you know, sexuality and coming out and all of that. Like, and dang, I wasn't even gonna add this, but I do think it's a deeper conversation to talk about like the like teenagers and the kids that experience like this, because I know for me, well, first of all, there are some people who feel like boom, like this is a light switch, it's just on and off. And you know, for some people, you know, some people are more fluid than others, but like I said, for me, my first like love letter was to a girl, and I was in elementary school. And I'm talking about, I probably couldn't been in no more than like the 3rd or 4th grade. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, there's always been something about a woman for me that has just tingled my insides way more than a guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I see a dude and I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can acknowledge that he handsome and stuff, and be like, damn, okay, bro, like, bro, handsome. Like, he, you know what I'm saying? But it still don't give me that feeling that I feel when I see, like, a super attractive woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I had told you I had dated this guy. And so I remember, like, within the relationship, and shout out to him, because it was like, he never forced me to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't kiss, we didn't hold hands, we didn't have sex. Like, it was really just like, you know, just allowing me to like try this shit, right? And so I remember like the final straw. I think we was at like Battle of the Bands or something. And it was this girl, and I was just like, oh my God. Like, and so me and him both ended up looking at her. And it got to a point, I was like, okay, we looked and we laughed. And I was like, bro, okay, who gonna get her number, me or you? And it was such a relief, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just wasn't a thing. You know what I'm saying? And I really do appreciate that relationship, because it's like, again, it allowed me to double check with myself to make sure, you know, what am I feeling? What am I not feeling? Like, and he, like I said, he never forced me to do anything, never tried anything. Like, just always had the utmost respect. Like, even to this day, you know, we don't talk every day or nothing like that, but bruh still, you know what I'm saying, like, speak and all of that. Like, it ain't no bad blood. And it was just like, I appreciate, you know, just being able to experience that, because I do feel like some people don't get to experience it. And so, you know, they kind of have like a situation where it's like, I gotta do this, or I gotta be this person because I'm trying to appease these people. And I've actually had a few girls that I've dated like that, where it's like, you know, I'm trying to appease my grandparents, or, you know, my parents or whoever. So I'm going to do this and not do this. And it's just like, so you going to live your life for them instead of living your life for you? Like, and when they pass away, then what? Then you going to live? Like, come on. Like, that's not a way to live. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I hope that, you know, I'm not going to say it's easy in terms of like coming out. It can be. But, you know, some people are dealing with real things. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people, like, it's a lonely road too. You feel me? Like, especially if you don't have that support or that community around you. So, you know, it's definitely not for the weak. You know what I'm saying? I definitely feel like it's going to strengthen you for real. But yeah, like, I know people are dealing with real things, especially when it comes to like family and religion and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know like a hotline number for coming out, but if I had it, I would give it to you so you could have some community or something. But yeah, man, I just wanted to jump on real quick and you know, give my 2 cents about National Coming Out Day. And again, shout out to the community. For all of y'all that's, if pride stuff is still going on, I don't know, but definitely be careful, man. Be safe. I remember one of the times we was in Orlando, and some crazy stuff had happened when we was at this club, and so, you know what I'm saying, it just goes to show, like, there are a lot of people who are not okay, you know what I'm saying? And so definitely, if you're gonna go out with your friends or by yourself, just make sure, you know, checking your surroundings, you're safe, you let people know where you at, and yeah, enjoy yourself. I'm gone till next time. Elevation Talks. Y'all follow me on Instagram, Nada Gem Dropper. I'm not really on TikTok no more for real, but I think it's Nada Gem Dropper on there too. So until next time, set it up and run it up per usual. Y'all already know what it is. Oh, and don't forget to go get a copy of Finding Your Exit Door and Mentality Makeover. Yeah, dropping gems. Also, I got articles on Medium if that's your thing and you into that. Yeah, shameless plug. I don't care. It's whatever because it's my show. That's what I do. Do what I want to do. All right, I'm going to probably see y'all tomorrow.